Right then, chaps, welcome back to the Lifted Lifestyle Podcast, episode 78. The time has come. It's a debrief pod today, pretty much.
The brown man.
Bro's been on holiday. It was like a really good
Just
trip.
went to Barbados for like 3 days and now I've just come back black.
You actually look
on there I look fine.
pretty like...
Yeah, like our faces don't look any different.
I think they look
Twisted,
I
lads.
think they look a bit different.
Yeah, I just look a bit dirty.
It's weird though, because you like you don't look that abnormal, because
No.
I've seen you like
Quite like I get
this-
more tan
yeah.
than this anyway.
Yeah.
So.
if you like go on a proper
holiday,
summer
Steve.
holiday or a Carib holiday, I've seen you significantly more tan than this, which is quite odd.
Maybe not the
actually.
hands, but
No, they're looking a bit goofy. But yeah, freaking spill the news, man.
I am.
What are you? What
I don't
are
actually
you?
know. I don't know.
Just
PCA Ireland Naturals overall champion.
a hell of a lot of filters in there.
Yeah, innit?
Does that give you any sort of title or not?
No, I don't think so.
Just the
This is what my
PCA
dad always says. Like, what's the title? I'm like, I don't know. Just PCA Ireland
Top dog.
top dog. Yeah, fucking the go. But yeah, great weekend.
Yeah, took home the dub.
Big dub.
Didn't take home the sword though.
No, haven't got. I was hoping, man. I was literally sat in the airport. I was like, yes, I'm gonna
Can't
get to it
wait
on the
to hold
pod
this.
with the sword. But no, I don't have the sword. The sword got confiscated.
Absolutely mental. I'm very surprised that they didn't actually give you it in a box. Like,
Yeah, I know. They would have.
that's so
You'd have
strange.
thought they could have just. given me in a box.
So the sword you get on stage, they just give you that sword
It
and then you
is
just
that
take it home.
Yeah, you literally just take it out that block
so
thing.
funny.
You just walk off with it. I was literally walking through like the centre of Derry
Hmm.
with a sword, and people were looking at me like,
I don't
What
know
the
why.
fuck?
I sort of presumed that they'd have like stage swords that they kind of used, and then like swords in a box that you
"Yeah,
can
they
take
didn't just
home
give
then.
you." That would be better, wouldn't
Yeah.
it? Because I was looking at mine the day after, and it looked a bit like messed up.
What, like grungy?
Yeah, like I mean, I'd been holding like the blades. I think there was like tan on there.
Yeah.
It was a bit grim and it was sticky.
Needs a good polish.
I whacked it on the floor a few times.
Not
so
just you don't
it's been
want-
blunted.
Do you feel like King Arthur or whatever his name was, pulling
Yeah.
a sword out of the rock?
When I pulled it out, it did feel pretty freaking cool, to be honest. I was like, shh. I was being such a kid. I was like, I was in the Airbnb. I was like, said to Dee, I was like, I wonder what I could smash with this. She was like, what? I was like, do you reckon I could go straight through that glass? And she was like, you do know it's not a real sword. Like,
It is metal though, isn't it?
yeah, it's like actually got some weight to it. It's not heavy, but like,
Yeah.
I thought I'd pick it up and I could just like toss it in the air and like catch it.
But it's
But
a proper.
it's got some weight.
It's just
yeah.
not been sharpened.
It's just not sharp. The point's sharp,
Yeah.
but not like
The blade.
no, not the blade. The
I
blade
reckon you
isn't
can
sharp.
sharpen it and then like use it for
Just go
eating dinner and
I'll
that.
just go massacre everyone. Just kill everyone. When everyone at RT's annoying me being really loud,
Guys.
watch yourself. Man. Watch yourself.
So let's chat through the day. I mean, I've not really asked you that much.
Yeah, you ask away because I don't really know where to I don't know where to start with it.
Okay,
Really.
let's start from.
You want to do the whole weekend or just the show day? Or...
Yeah, let's go through the week. So obviously the previous pod talked through like your plans for the week and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So let's go from Friday.
Yeah.
First of all, I imagine you were scranning a decent amount. What was the
Yeah, So
protocol?
my food, my highest day of food was the Friday.
Really?
Yeah. So I think I ended up, I think it was like 450 carb. So it wasn't anything like crazy, but
Yeah.
so yeah, that was Friday. Luckily the flight's obviously very short.
Yeah.
So like I literally ate when I got to Ryan's. I ate as I got into when I got into the airport through security. Flew. That was fine. It was like the easiest flight ever.
And then you took a load of food through and you weren't bothered.
Yeah, because I didn't realise. It was a good job we checked. Ryan checked my pass when he airdropped it to me, and it said 10 kg hold bag.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh shit. So it has to be checked in.
Yeah.
Which, if anything, actually made it so much easier.
Oh, so you booked like the wrong bag?
Yeah, Ryan accidentally booked the wrong bag. But
because you're booking the Indian
literally,
flights.
yeah, literally. But I was like, oh, that's actually good.
Yeah.
So I literally just took it, checked it in, and
Off it went.
didn't have to worry about it then through security. So yeah, 8 when we were waiting to get on the plane. The flight, I couldn't believe how short it was.
Really?
Like, well, you've been to Ireland, haven't you?
Yeah, it's like what?
40
Barely
minutes.
an hour, yeah.
Yeah, like you literally take off, get up to altitude, and then you're there for like 10 minutes, and then you landed. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was hoping I was going to get a nap. I was like,
Yeah.
didn't even have time for a nap.
Yeah.
So that was good. When we got there, it was a bit, wasn't a shit show, but it was a bit of a shit show.
What? So you landed on Friday
morning.
morning.
I think it was like, I think we landed at about 11.
Yeah.
Something like that. Then we couldn't check in to the gaff until 3.
Oh really?
So it was like,
Did you message them to see if you could get?
yeah, and they were like, oh, there's someone being in it, and the cleaners are there. Like,
Right.
it won't be ready till 3. So then we didn't have a car, so we had to get a taxi. We thought that'd be easy. That was fucking like a hard
To get
task.
a taxi.
Yeah, don't have Uber.
All right, that's strange.
I know. Like, you go on the Uber app, you could get you could get a delivery person to come and pick up a parcel for you and take it somewhere, but you couldn't get a taxi. So then we had to find a taxi company. So that took about an hour.
To get from the airport to the gaff, or to close to the gaff.
Yeah,
Really?
probably maybe even longer. So we went straight to
There wasn't any like shuttles or anything like that.
no,
Going
nothing.
into the city.
No,
Really?
no. This airport was like probably the size of Artie, maybe even smaller. Yeah, it was. I got there. I was like, wow, we're in the middle of fucking nowhere. I was like just a shack basically.
Yeah.
So we went straight to B&M because I needed to get bed sheets. Then to Sainsbury's. Obviously, I've still got a suitcase, my backpack.
Yeah.
Walking about. It was shit hot as well. It was like 25 degrees.
Yeah.
I was roasting. Walking around Sainsbury's with a trolley full of suitcases and bags, plus a basket with all the food in. And then it took ages for him to get another taxi to the gaff.
Yeah.
Got into the gaff, and then it was like, right,
It was
oh,
alright
fine.
from
I was
there.
fine then. Went and trained.
How was that gym? It looked quite cool.
It was cool, yeah. It was nice. Like, PCA did say they're like affiliated with a gym,
Right.
and they said you could have free entry. But we didn't go there because we didn't have a car at this point, and the taxi situation was shit.
So was Chris. I thought, was he hiring a car for?
Yeah, he had a car, but he didn't get there till Saturday.
Right. Okay.
He got there like Saturday midday, so we were having to taxi job it.
Yeah.
But luckily there was a gym that was like a 15-minute walk.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh, like it's only like a pump session.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's shit. We went and it was actually really good.
Yeah.
I went in, paid for a day pass, and he was like, why are you here? And I was like, oh, I'm competing. And he was like, oh, you should have said. I'd have just let you in for free.
Really?
So I was like, great, cheers. Cheers, mate. So everyone else got in for free but me.
Really?
Yeah. He gave me like a free pre. And
Why do I feel like that happens to you in like every?
yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Every scenario where there's like a potential to spend money.
Yeah, it's like I
always
end up
ends up
having
being
to
you.
be spending fucking money. Yeah, I was so annoyed. I mean, it was only like £4.
Oh
but
right, that's not bad.
yeah, the gym itself was small, but it was good. Like,
Yeah.
it was fine. Lighting was sick. And they gave us dumbbells.
Really?
Yeah,
What to take to?
yeah. I just said like, oh, can I take some dumbbells?
Yeah.
And he was like, I'll ring the owner. And he put the owner on the phone. Yeah. I couldn't even tell what he was saying. I'm not even joking. I was like, what the fuck? Like, that is not English. I'm not even over exaggerating. Like, I was generally like, sorry.
So was that yes or?
So he did say yeah, but he was like, don't lose them or damage them. Otherwise you pay it. Which he didn't do. So
Yeah.
fine.
And how are you feeling on this day?
Oh, I was sound.
Feeling good.
Yeah, I was just like,
Chill McGill.
what's the point in stressing now?
Yeah.
Like, can't really do it, can you? At this point, like, you're there now. You got to do it.
Yeah.
Then Saturday, didn't really do anything. Did a little bit of a mock pump up at that gym again.
Mock bump up.
Yeah,
to see
because
what
I
you're
was like,
looking
yeah, I wanted to like, I didn't want to just sit about all day.
Yeah.
So we went and did that. All 3 of us did that. which was actually really helpful. Then I had the tan. That was a fucking shit show. That was genuinely the worst tanning experience I've ever had.
Why?
So PCA, it's like just herding cattle.
Yeah, it's
So
like,
they just shouted all men's physique guys. You went into a room that was probably about as big as the office. So there's about 30 of us in there.
Really?
20, 30. And then there's just 2 tents that are facing where you just stand to wait. And they're just like, right then.
trousers down.
Yeah, so then everyone's like stood around. Because it was a first timers and natural show.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of first timers, obviously, that never done it before. And I think they were all a bit like,
What's going on here?
and obviously I've competed a few times, so I was just like straight. I just dropped my kegs, got the cocksock on, and just got in.
Wait, did you pre-sock it? Or...
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
Yeah,
just
you-
whipping my kegs down. That's
so
disgusting.
You'd pre-socked.
Yeah, I just like pulled my bockies and socked up, and then just got in. I was like, yeah, let's crack on with it. Then you get out, and then you dry, but you all just dry together.
Really? So you all just
Fucking
stood there?
awkward, mate. Yeah, and I was just surrounded by Irish people.
Wait, did you have your kegs back on at this point?
No, just there with cocksock. And mate, the first timers, oh my god, it was disgusting.
Really?
I wanted to video it for you, like genuinely, but I was like, I can't do this. I can't do that. It's so wrong. What? I almost was crying, laughing. I was like this.
What was a bit of mishaps on the old shaving
Oh
jobs?
my. Oh yeah. Oh god. It was bad. Like people were rocking up with like bushes.
You kidding?
No, I'm not kidding. Like hairy arses. I was like, oh my god, nah. Surely you knew you were gonna have to get like.
So what had they done?
naked.
Like shaved below the leg?
Yeah,
or
and
something?
then but they've shaved up here,
Right.
then left their bush, and then just left their arse. And there's like people with like full on matted rugs on their arses. And I was like, oh, I feel so ill. And some of them as well.
Take you on a journey
To my bush. And some of the first timers just didn't understand how a cocksock works.
Oh no.
So they were putting it on, but just on the shaft. So their bollocks were just hanging out the bottom. And I was like, this is literally the worst like half an hour of my life. So what did we actually get up to? End of first time.
Bollocks were hanging out of the blokes' socks. That's
Yeah.
basically where we got to.
Anywho's, tanning was done. First coat of tan was done. Went back, chilled out, got like my last meal in. Went to sleep as early as possible. Dropped some melatonin.
Melly Woo from
Yeah.
Chrissy Woo.
Yeah, honestly, I like them because it makes me feel so sleepy.
Yeah.
Like I remember having it and I was like on the sofa like I just wanted to shut my eyes,
Yeah.
but then I was still in bed like tossing and turning all
Really?
over the.
So it
all over
didn't
the
fully
It didn't like knock
fully
me
do
out,
the job.
but I could see on like a normal day that would make me
Yeah.
be zonked.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you wake up feeling alright?
I was tired, but like
Yeah.
to say I'd only had 4 or 5 hours sleep, I guess I felt pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah, up at 3:30, all went and got tanned, came back. What did we do then? Yeah, we came back because Dee went and got her makeup done at some other person's Airbnb.
Is that like a self thing?
Yeah, it was like, I think you can book it through PCA, but some girl had flown out as well, specifically just to do makeup
Right, okay.
for the show. So she booked that. So Chris took her there, came back, we just got the rest of all our shit together, then went and picked her up, and then we were just sat at the venue
Yeah.
from about 10,
Yeah.
11.
So on the Saturday, because I saw they posted what they were meant to be doing in terms of how they were running it.
Yes.
But then from the stories, it looked a bit different to that with the men's physique stuff. So you looked like you were on at a normal time, but the older guys looked like they were on.
The first timers lot.
Yeah, it looked like they were on in the first batch as opposed to the second batch or something.
No, so the way it was a first timer show like in the morning,
Yeah.
that finished, and then it went into the natural show.
Yeah.
But they were getting through it like very quick.
Right.
So I think the first timer show ran really quick, but then
Yeah.
they had like a longer break basically between the two shows.
Yeah.
So then I was still pretty much on time.
So you were first on
First on
after
of
the
like
break.
after a section, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. They might not have even had a break.
So I saw, I think it was this.
Yeah. So that's what I was running. That's what I was running off.
Yeah, so all of, like, there's no, I couldn't, like, where's the men's physique in this? There isn't any.
No.
But then I was confused because they were posting photos of, like, older blokes.
Yeah, that'll have been. Fucking hell. What the fuck? I don't know.
I turned into Darth Vader for a second.
That will have been from the first timers.
Right, okay.
But there'll just be like a delay on them
Yeah.
posting. So yeah, I was on pretty much bang on time, I think.
Yeah.
But it was a bit rushed because like Chris was on just before me. So Ryan went down with Chris. And then they came and shouted like, oh, all men's physique athletes need to come down.
Yeah.
This point, there was like 2 rooms. There was like an athlete's room where anyone could go.
Yeah.
And then they came and shouted you to bring you down.
Right.
So I thought they were going to shout me to come down at like... The way it seemed to be happening was like half an hour before you went on.
So you should have had quite a lot of time.
So like 2:30. But then they shouted me down at like 2.
Right.
And like Ryan wasn't there. I was like, right, well, I'm just going to have to go. At this point, I hadn't had like my pre or anything. I was like, fuck. So I quickly just got all my stuff together, went down. I went down and there was like so many people down there.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get to the backstage pump up area. I was like, yeah, I was fucking shitting myself. I was like, what is going on? I had no clue who was on stage. So I couldn't see the stage. I was like, I don't know when I'm going on. So I just went and found one of the workers and I was like, when am I actually going to be on? And they were like, probably about 5 minutes.
Really?
And I was like, I've literally just got down here.
Why is it that this always happens?
Don't know. It's so annoying. So I was like, fuck. Didn't have my dumbbells with me.
Yeah.
Couldn't find them anywhere. I had one band with me and it was a tiny little red band.
Really?
And I was like starting to pump up with that. Nothing was happening.
Really?
I was fucking panicking. And then I asked again. I was like, so I'm on in like 10 minutes. And then they were like, about 15.
Really? So it just keeps extending.
Yeah. And then I was like, so what is going on here? So I just like chilled out because I was like, they clearly don't even know.
Yeah.
And then Ryan came back after Chris had been on. And obviously he'd seen what stage they were at.
Yeah.
So he was like, you're not going to be 10 minutes. You're going to be like 20, 30 from here. So that was fine. I found the dumbbells then, just started pumping up. And then
you were chilling from there.
And I was fine, yeah.
The did you run the usual pumpage pre-stage or?
As in the drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had which one did I have? The ESM one.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just double scooped that, fucking shit ton of salt, and then I just sent it.
Is that the iced tea one that you've got in there?
Yeah, it's actually alright. It's quite good.
I had a sniff. It smelled a bit goofy, so I thought I'd leave it.
The taste isn't great. I just don't think any pre-workouts taste that good. But the actual like pump itself was decent.
So you went on for your class?
Yeah, juniors. That was a bit.
Had you seen any of the older blokes
coming off stage? No, so I think I was the first men's physique class in the naturals.
Yeah.
So I went on. It was one of them. I don't want to sound like arrogant, right? But like,
I'm going to sound really arrogant.
I am going to sound pretty arrogant. I was pumping up, and you know when you can like sort of feel everyone looking at you.
Yeah.
Like even coaches of like random people, I could feel them looking at me. And then like Ryan took a photo of me. I was like, fucking hell.
You look good.
Yeah, I was like, that's the best I've ever looked. So I went on for the first class, and it was like, we were probably on there for like 2 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, it was so quick. Like, I mean, I liked it because they just get on with
Straight in and out, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw on one of the videos that they posted, the lady that does the interview said like, we crack on or something.
Yeah,
like
they just get on with it, which is good.
Yeah.
Like you hit your pose, and they make you hold it for probably like 3-4 seconds.
Really?
And then you're on to your next one.
Yeah.
So it is easy.
And talk me through the gun fingers. I didn't know you were going to whip them out.
I said to Macca, I was like, because I know PCA, they say open hand.
Yeah.
With your front dub and your rear double. Macca was like, I don't think it will affect you, but if they are specifically saying it, just do it.
Yeah.
And I noticed from the first time I showed they were saying it, so I was like, right, I'm just gonna have to do it.
Right.
That was fine. It felt a bit weird at first, but
I always
felt
feel
like a
like
gimp.
when I
felt
do
like
it,
I couldn't like tense
yeah,
my biceps.
Yeah. I mean, I know this is like, I'm kind of doing it to take the piss whenever I do it. However, I feel like I've got some serious like finger limitations that don't allow me
to do it.
tense my biceps at the same time as pulling my fingers down.
These were so hard to keep down. I was like,
yeah, I feel like I'd be better
like
off doing it with straight hands.
Yeah. So the way I was doing it, I was like hitting it and then just going.
Yeah,
like
then
that.
whipping out the soup.
So yeah, it was chill. And then I came off stage, and another fucking kerfuffle came off, and then they're like, were saying I needed to go for my drug test straight away. But I knew that it was running really quick, and I knew there was only a few classes between me and when the overalls were going to be. So I was waiting around to do that, and I needed a piss. I was holding my piss. I was like running around, like trying not to piss myself. I pissed into the cup, got it to 60 mil, and he was like, if you can get it to 60, great. If you can get it to 90, even better, because they do like multiple samples.
Yeah.
So I had enough for one sample.
Right.
And I was like, he was like, are you happy with that? It was a bit weird.
Happy with it?
I was like, well, I don't know. Like, do most people get 2? If most people get 2, I'm going to just have to firm it and try and piss.
Yeah.
So he didn't really say anything. And I was like, right, can I just get a bottle of water? And one of the backstage people just gave me a water bottle, and I just downed it.
Yeah.
Like 750 ml straight up.
Really?
And usually that makes...
That's a lot.
Yeah, usually I'd just piss.
Yeah.
I just could not piss. You know what I'm like? I'm back and forth from the toilet. I was getting so annoyed. I was bloated as fuck from down in the water.
Shutting your eyes there.
Yeah.
Come on.
Please just piss. Piss, please. And eventually I heard them go like, oh, we need all men's physique guys backstage again.
Yeah.
Because the pissing area was right next to the backstage. Pissing cubicle. So I was like, I'm just going to have to go with that.
Yeah.
And then he said I had to seal it up, the packaging and stuff. I was like, fucking hell, like...
So what happens if you can't piss?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
Do you do it after? In a bit
knows.
or what?
Luckily, I needed that piss straight away. Otherwise, I'd have been cooked.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then I was like heavily bloated. So I was like pumping up like really aggressively.
Yeah.
To just like try and like move.
Yeah.
And to be fair, it did work. And yeah, I just did the overall then.
So overall, who were you against? Anyone that you know of, or?
I knew of them, but again, without sounding like a bellend, like I was going into that, and I was like, I know I should win this.
Was it similar to how it normally is, where in the overall, like, the men's is kind of like just men's, like the kind of young blokes, you know, like in your previous ones where it's been guys that are maybe late 20s that are winning the men's?
No, so one of the guys in the overall was 24.
Right.
So he was quite young. There was a guy who won. So he won the tall class. Some other guy won the short class. He was, again, no disrespect. If he did a show in the UK, like he wouldn't even get first call out.
Yeah.
And then there was a first time as natural men's physique class. So there was another guy who won that.
Yeah.
So including me, there was 4 of us, maybe 5.
Well, you've just listed 4, so tall,
short, and first timers.
Oh, there wasn't a old.
And junior. I don't think there was a masters guy.
Oh, okay.
I can't even remember.
Yeah.
Well, again, like pumping up backstage, like I kind of knew. So the overall was quite a weird experience. Like I was sort of out there, like just going through it. Yeah. So it was. I'll be honest, it was a little bit underwhelming.
What? Because you've not like battled for it.
Yeah, I know that sounds really like cocky, but like you go to compete to like actually.
Yeah.
And again, I mean this in the nicest way possible. If I hadn't have won the overall there, something would have seriously gone wrong.
Yeah. I guess in your previous shows, I think in all of them, maybe bar one, maybe bar your first ever one,
Yeah.
there's been like strong competition.
Oh yeah, like there's well that's the second overall I've ever done. I've only ever done one other, and I knew everyone there was really good.
Yeah.
Like the standard, if you compare that overall to the overall the other day,
Yeah. Different level.
it's like completely different.
Yeah.
I don't mean that like disrespectfully, but yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what. I'm guessing obviously it's in Ireland. Bodybuilding scene probably isn't as high quality.
Yeah.
It's also very early in the year.
Yeah. I wonder if there's shows across Ireland in like bigger cities.
I don't think there's that many shows. I know they do 2 naturals PCAs. One, the one I just did, and one later in the year.
Yeah.
And obviously
And
later
both in
season, maybe, yeah.
Because I would imagine like there's bigger cities, like,
If you could do it in like Belfast
or if there's anything in Southern Ireland.
Yeah.
I don't know, but anyway.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's all in Derry or what.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was kind of underwhelming.
Yeah.
Which is why I've not been like, I mean, obviously I posted a few photos and that,
Yeah.
just joking around, but I didn't come off like absolutely gassed, like,
Yeah.
oh my God. I was just like, right, like
it's a game that you
I should have won.
Yeah.
So it's not like it didn't feel like a huge accomplishment.
Yeah. I suppose it's a bit weird that is just bodybuilding though, because like on the day, nothing you can't
do anything. I can't help
like,
who turns up.
You could have, if you wouldn't have like, I don't know, trained as you have done for the last 3 years, then it would be a different story.
Exactly,
But that's
like,
obviously such a prolonged thing.
Yeah.
It's not like you're really working hard on the day to like try and
Exactly.
pull the win. Like you just
on the
do
day, there's
thing.
nothing. Yeah, there's nothing you can do.
Whether you're against a bad opposition or a good opposition, you're doing the exact same stuff. You're not trying any harder or anything like that.
So at first, I was obviously I was happy because I got this fucking sword.
Yeah.
Like it was cool.
Sorted up.
I was a little bit, when I came off the stage, a little bit like, it doesn't feel like a legitimate win.
Yeah.
But then like I looked at all the photos and I was like, oh, like I think even if it was a good lineup, I still feel like I would have been top 2 of an overall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe might not have won it, but I still think I would have been in there. So
that's the old rational brain having to come in. Like, oh yeah, I looked really. I was happy with the look.
Yeah,
and all
if
that
it was a good lineup, could I have still won the overall? Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I was happy, but it's still just a little bit underwhelming.
Yeah. I think that kind of may also happen in good lineups slightly.
Yeah.
Like yes, there's a bit more like get in.
Yeah.
Like in your previous shows that you've won, you've obviously been pretty happy.
Yeah.
But you also get to the end of the night and you're like, right, sound.
It's not that crazy. You know, it's not that like mental.
Yeah.
Like it's cool and it's fun, but
like how many shows have you done where like that gassed feeling has lasted more than like a couple of hours?
Like none.
Yeah.
Like literally none.
At least from my point of view, when you get to like the evening of a show or the next
I'm
day,
just
you're like, all right, can we go home now?
Yeah, it's done.
Anything like
yeah,
that.
it's done.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good day.
Yeah.
Like, but again, it was one of them in the morning, especially because I'd seen everyone getting tanned as well.
Yeah.
I sort of had the feeling I was going to win it.
Yeah.
Again, it sounds arrogant, but like,
Yeah.
I felt like I was. So that was always my main focus of the day. I knew who I was against in the junior class. I knew I would probably win that unless I fucked something up massively.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't happen. So that was always my main sort of goal from it.
Did Chris win as well?
Yeah, Chris won his class.
So was that Masters bodybuilding?
Yeah, it was like 40 plus.
Right.
Again, there was only one other person in his class, but to be fair, that was a lot better like standard in terms of that compared to mine.
Yeah.
And he looked really good. So yeah, fair play to him.
Then the bloke that won the bodybuilding overall was
the guy who won classic. Well, he won his class because no one was in it.
So he won his what?
He won classic.
Right.
What, Chris or
no? Sorry, the
guy who
bloke.
won the overall won classic.
So Andy won bodybuilding overall.
Yeah, because they do them together.
Oh, really?
They do classic and bodybuilding together. I don't really get that, but
That's strange. Bro just took the dub in both.
basically,
You
yeah.
get 2 swords. Dual wielding.
No, you still only get one sword.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird because it's not like a classic overall bodybuilding overall. They just go out all together.
Right.
And I'm guessing it's like who suits the criteria the best. Who's the
Interesting.
best of that criteria.
So coming out like dual wielding.
Dual wielding.
Darth Maul.
Because they do it. It's the same thing
I'm
with.
making so many Star Wars references. Darth Maul with the dual sword.
It's the same thing with like bikini. Like bikini and wellness do the same overall.
Really? That's so strange.
So it's like who fits the criteria the best, which I think will be really hard to judge.
Yeah.
Obviously, men's physique's not like that. It's just men's physique, which makes it a lot
Suppose it's
easier.
a little bit more separated.
Yeah.
Maybe. Interesting. So then you had a bit of scran, nice bit of pizza. That looks good.
Yeah, it was good.
And back home, then we've got, what, 4 weeks, is it?
5.
5 weeks to the next one.
5 on Sunday just gone, which is mental. Also, I was like 3.5 kilos heavier than my last stage weight.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's so weird because I felt like I was still like not there quite in terms of condition.
Yeah.
I was watching a show review of the show this morning, and they were all like, Leo was by far the sharpest in the show.
Really?
I was like, fuck it, what the fuck?
What, in the whole show?
Yeah. How mental. I was like, what? They were like,
Really?
he was so like just tight and,
Crispy.
yeah, crispy. That was the word I think they used.
This bloke,
Yeah, so he won first timers. And I was looking at him, I was like, he's diced.
he's pretty big. So did you go against him in the overall?
No, because he did PCA first timers, which is untested.
Oh,
So he's on gear.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I was going to say he's massive.
He's huge, yeah.
I mean,
again,
you've
like-
probably got better MP.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. He would
But
be if
he's
we
like
went together
jacked.
again. Yeah, if I went against him in an overall, he would beat me.
Yeah. Scary bro. I thought from his face, but I wasn't 100%
Yeah,
sure.
and you could sort of tell as you knew.
Yeah. I think that's also where I was getting confused because when I was looking at the stories, I'm like,
Yeah, it's a
these
weird
guys,
one when they do.
like, what are they?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
It's because if they obviously, like I said, the first timer show in the morning and naturals.
Yeah.
So it was like one show, but it wasn't. It
Yeah.
was 2 shows.
Sort of all mushed together.
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed you didn't get the rock. That's so cool.
The rock is
PCA
awesome.
rock.
PCA rock, man.
Land a little stone in there. Little sword in there. So for your next shows,
Yeah.
Heart of England next,
Yeah.
are you going to try and get leaner?
Yeah, so before we thought I'd probably maybe lose like 2 kilos.
Yeah.
After that show, we like said straight away, that does not need to happen.
Right.
Like even if I got no leaner from now,
Yeah.
I'd like to think I'd still
Yeah.
be very competitive.
Yeah. On the
Because
Monday.
the balance of like being lean but still having loads of pop
Yeah.
was like perfect.
Yeah.
Like when I was pumping up, I felt big.
Your arms look a lot less like depleted.
Yeah, like I just felt really good.
Yeah.
So we literally said like 3 weeks now,
Yeah.
fat loss. But it's going to be like 5 low days of baseline,
Yeah.
Monday through till Saturday. Sunday, Monday will just be 2 high days.
Yeah.
Just repeat for 3 weeks.
Easy peasy.
And it's weird because like my I don't know what I weighed on the day, but on after Friday's like 450 carb, I woke up again at a prep low,
Really?
the same prep low of 62 kilos.
That's surprising, isn't it?
So on show day, I just didn't weigh myself.
Yeah.
But I was saying to Ryan, he was like, we just need to disregard scale weight with you because it doesn't seem to budge that much, but you look so different.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
obviously, usually when people are peaking, they want to see the scales go up a lot because that should indicate you're getting fuller.
Yeah.
But for me,
Doesn't seem to.
it doesn't seem to do the same thing
Yeah.
because I was definitely fuller.
Yeah.
Like everything felt good. Like even my back looked way better.
Yeah. Like you got a lot of lats left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think maybe
There's
in
actually
previous
like
years,
things going on down there.
Something hanging there.
Yeah.
Rather than just
Like skin and bone, basically.
and maybe previously it's looked lean but not
Like dense.
got
no
the
muscle.
oomph.
So yeah, I think my low is 62. We won't go below 61.
Yeah.
I think that brings the best sort of balance
Yeah.
of both.
It's good, man. How did you find the interview afterwards?
I was just fucking pissed off by that point. Literally just finished overall. I was trying to pack up all my stuff. And I walked literally back into the room where the interview stuff was. So the interview bit was just in a corner of like the room where everyone was chilling.
It was just a little board up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as soon as I walked in there, literally as soon as I did, she's like, "Can I get an interview? Can I just grab you for a quick interview?" Like, fucking hell, yes. This is the other thing. I came off the junior class, and I've said I had to go to the drug test thing.
Yeah.
But it's literally, you come off stage, you walk back into the backstage bit, and then the piss thing's like right here. It's like door to door. And they were like, "Yeah, you need to do your drug test now, but there's just someone in there at the minute, like some girl trying to wee to do hers." So I was like, "All right, okay. Have I got enough time to go upstairs quickly?" And they were like, "Yeah." So I went upstairs to literally just grab some jam.
Yeah.
And some water. And she tried to she was like, "Can I get an interview?" I was like, "I haven't got time." I was like, "No." I was like, "No, I'll do it later on, like, whatever." So I literally grabbed jam, went back downstairs, and then they were like, "You need to do your drug test." So I went in to do my drug test, came out the drug test, saw Ryan, he was like, "Where have you been?" I was like, "Doing my fucking drug test." And he was like, "Oh, fucking hell." So I'd had no food, no water.
Yeah.
I had a Powerade, actually. I got off stage and I literally necked a Powerade as well. So then I literally just got the jam jar, got my spoon. I took like 5 spoons of jam.
Quick.
Whether it would make any difference at that point, I don't know. But I felt like I just needed something. And then I was literally pumping up again.
It's quick, isn't it?
It was
like
on,
in
off.
And out.
Yeah. It was stressful because it was so quick.
Yeah.
I get it, but it's a bit annoying.
Yeah. So yeah, next up, part of England. That is.
Are you coming?
Yeah, I'll be at that one. So that will be. Is that the MBW one?
No,
it's not.
That's UK to FBA.
Oh, which one?
That's the one.
The MBW one.
That's later in the year. I'm not doing that.
Oh, really?
That's like October.
Oh, I just thought that was also sponsored by MBW.
Oh no, I think it might be. It probably is sponsored by.
It's not the
MBW show.
MBW,
yeah, I'm guessing it's sponsored by MBW.
Yeah.
But like that will be a good show.
Yeah.
That'll be busy.
Yeah.
Like I know for a fact there'll be minimum 8 people, absolute minimum in my class.
Yeah.
So like that, even my goal there is to win that class.
Yeah.
If I win that, I will be gassed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, again, I'll be gassed for 2 hours and then whatever.
So.
Yeah, but I mean, I did a story this morning and I was like, I'm trying to make it very clear that just because I've won that overall, that hasn't made me think.
Either go.
I'm just going to go and win every overall. I'm realistic. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, I think you should be, or you should try to be happy about.
Yeah, I am trying to be, but it's just part of me. I'm just like.
But that's like such a competitive trait.
Yeah.
To like.
I want to win and it be like a.
Yeah, that I think you see that all the time for people that are really competitive. They like do the thing, and then they're like.
What's the next thing?
Oh, I've done that now.
Yeah, that is how I feel.
Not really get the chance to live in the moment a bit. So yeah, try you have done really well.
Yeah.
So try and.
Like even like the week before, I was thinking like, oh, if I won the overall, I'll be so fucking happy.
Yeah.
And it happened. And I was just like.
Yeah. You see it. There's I think I mentioned in the pod before, Johnny Wilkinson's book.
Yeah.
The rugby player, one of the best 10s England's ever had. He won the World Cup and then he was just like, that's done.
It must be a competitiveness
I think it is just
thing.
a thing. When you've got like really high levels of competitiveness, it's like you just live in that moment when it's feeling really competitive, and then as soon as it's gone,
it's done.
It's gone.
Yeah.
And it's quite hard to actually like appreciate the moment of it.
Yeah. I just think the show was very strange show.
Yeah.
Because you compare it to the shows in the UK, in England.
Yeah.
The standard is like.
It's just very different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the show review I watched was, they're Irish.
Right.
And they all were saying like, when you look at the overalls photo, you look at that and you think, oh, that's a good
Yeah.
quality show. But then when you actually dive in,
Yeah.
the quality wasn't great.
Yeah, so they've handpicked
But-
like 4 people that were
Yeah,
really
and
good,
that they were
then-
like
yeah,
the overall winners. Yes, they're very, very good.
yeah,
But the other people
more
probably weren't.
dispersion.
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
that made me feel a little bit better about it. That other people still thought
Yeah,
that I was good enough to be
yeah,
in
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I almost felt like, am I actually good enough to have this?
yeah. Well, it's strange, isn't it? Let's say you weren't there and there was another bloke there that was also like, all right,
Yeah,
then would have won the overall. That would look like a very different photo.
exactly.
But if you look at you in the overall of all of them,
I don't look
you're
out
like,
of place.
You look right where you
Yeah.
need to be. So that's obviously good.
Yeah,
So yeah, be freaking happy if you can.
trying of it. I'm just trying not. I also just don't want to get ahead of myself.
Yeah,
Don't want to build myself up. Like, don't get me wrong. If I could win the overall at Heart of England,
yeah,
that would be a
big scenes.
fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I could actually celebrate on stage.
yeah.
Not like I wouldn't do anything like goofy.
Knee slide.
But I'd just be like, I think like they posted a reel of like the overall winning moments.
Yeah,
And, like mine was like one of the last ones, and everyone else was like, I literally just turned around and went to the person next to me. That's it. You can't even see my face.
little fist bump. Cheers,
Yeah.
fellas.
I always think that though, like, you know, I always said to myself, if I did win an overall, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
As in, I wouldn't just go
yeah.
like, just have a bit of
Grace.
respect.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, you're gonna get your moment,
Yeah,
so just fucking chill out a bit.
yeah. Very good, man. Well, I'm looking forward to the next one. Looking forward to being there, watching.
Same. I'm a bit worried about that though, because I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people there.
What from your
Yeah,
really?
yeah, because like a lot of people keep saying in RT, like, oh, they'll come to that, and sort of like, oh shit, like. Number one, am I just going to be getting annoyed all day because people keep trying to talk to me?
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm like on a show day. I do get a little bit nervous. I just want to sit and be quiet.
yeah. I think
And I also don't want to let people. I feel like I'm letting people down.
yeah. For the people that know you, then they know how to read you.
Yeah. Like people can jar me out on a show day really easily.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'll be just sat there scanning sweets.
Yeah. I mean, I know
enjoy the
you'll
show,
just chill. You'll just nonchalant
Oh,
gimmick.
Leo's on. Oh, better wake up.
Oh, fucking hilarious, eh?
Son, kid.
Well, yeah, it should
we'll,
be a
we'll
good
deal
day.
with that. I'll just
You just
hoard
herd
everyone. Maybe
everyone.
I'll compete,
Yeah,
and then I'll just speak to everyone.
that's it. You do
And
that.
then my interview can be like, yeah, I was just here for Leo, actually, just to like keep him
Just
chilled out.
jumped on. No biggie.
Right, we're going to have to leave the pod there because I've got a call in a sec, but
Yes.
thanks for watching.
Thank you, guys.
Send Leo loads of messages saying well done.
Next week,
He'll
it's
love
not
that.
going to be about prep.
Yeah, we'll
We'll talk
might
about
dive
something
into a
fucking
few different
different.
things.
We've got a while now.
Yeah,
so.
put it on the download for a bit, and hit the subscribe button. See you soon.
Goodbye.
Ciao.